Hey.
There we are. There's the boys. How's it going, boys? We all ready?
Wales.
Yeah. Wales. Here they come.
What's happening? How's it going, boys? How's the afternoon been? Did you watch that England game then?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I thought Italy started well, but as England were just going to be too strong, weren't they? But great shakes. We've got nothing to fear there, Shane, when they come down to Cardiff. But let's get this one out of the way first. Scotland, Wales, a biggie, eh?
Yeah, who cares about Italy versus England?
Boys, I just want to say we've got loads of people already watching us. We've got people literally from all over the world, mainly America. But, they've got the Major League Rugby over there now, and that's doing pretty well. I think that's starting pretty soon. But let's have a little look who we've got in the group, shall we? Who's in today?
Hey, my brother's here, Kyle. I just seen him.
Is he? Is he?
Hi, Kyle, with an emoji.
Let's have a little look. Because
loads.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Hello.
There's the other Lewis twin.
We got Margaret Daly. Hi, Margaret. Betty Kirkpatrick Wingfield. Glenda Freeland, who's in England. Hi, Glenda.
Oh,
Sean Graff, Indiana.
A lot of Scottish.
Lisa Gill. Hello, my handsome boy. Trisha, is that your mother?
Hi, Mom.
She's too pretty to be a mother.
McNamara. Oi. Yvonne Lamont. Hi, Yvonne. Dina McCormack.
These are the ones I love. John Ingerfield. Come on, Wales. That's it. Keep on coming.
Yeah, get some questions in for us, guys. We have got a very special guest coming up, and I know a lot of our American friends are on because we got Sam coming on. He's coming on just a little bit later. We're going to watch a bit of the game first. Obviously, it's on behind our laptops. A lot of snow in Edinburgh. We're seeing on our screens here up in Murrayfield. Bloody hell, Shane. That'll be cold up there, eh?
Hey, it's freezing in Edinburgh in June. Let's be honest. So, it's never warm up there, to be fair. But I think the boys are used to it. They'll be all right.
Now, we've got to say at the start, Kyle, big thanks to our beer sponsors, all right? Brecon Brewing. We're in partnership with the Welsh Rugby Union, and they provided us with a lot of cans to drink. Not that we drink a lot, but we are supporting them. They are having a campaign called #PassItBack. In other words, they're giving back to the Welsh community clubs, doing some kickback beer discounts. So they've sent us some beer. I am having one, boys. I got to be honest. I know I got on dry January, but it's February, isn't it?
Hey, and don't tell anyone you don't drink much either, by the way. Come on. You're not daft.
Do you know
we do.
I actually went to the brewery yesterday there in Bridgend, and what an operation they got down by there, boys. And no kidding you, right? I was in there, I was chatting to some of the guys, all socially distanced and that. And one of the guys who works there walked in, and he had a full, massive white beard, older fella. And I said, oh, so this is what he does every other day other than 25th of December. And he went, yeah, funny you should say that. He's got his own beer. And they pointed me to the shelf. This fella who looked like Father Christmas, Santa Claus, has got his own brand of beer on the shelf with a picture of him and his beer. It was brilliant. So, no, yeah, thanks to everyone at Brecon Brewing. They've sorted us out the last couple of games. And I know they're doing a big push on social media over the next couple of weeks with the Six Nations. So, a big shout out to those for the beer.
Awesome.
So it's a great idea we'd all be in lockdown watching the game anyway. So thanks for joining us, everyone. Hope you can hear us clearly. Kyle has done a great job. Now, we're just a couple of random guys. We started this podcast to have a laugh, and Kyle's done a great job in the background with all the technology stuff. But we know a lot of you are tuning in because of Kyle on Outlander and because of Sam joining us very soon. We have got the Welsh national anthem going on, so you can see Kyle is just frozen in a state of, he's the biggest mad taff. They call us Welshies taffies. But we got the Welsh national anthem. I shouldn't really be talking. I should be stood up and singing it, but there we are. So thanks for joining us. Yeah, we got Sam Hewan coming along a little bit later, but we're going to talk through the game and chew the fat a little bit about when Shane played up there and react to things that are happening. We'd like some questions coming in from you guys, not just for Sam Hewan a little bit later, but for us as well. And the best question will get one of these behind me, a signed Tuesday Club poster. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. We have post offices in Wales. We have stamps and everything. We'll send you a signed Tuesday Club poster for what it's worth. They are pretty exclusive, Kyle, aren't they?
He's singing the Scottish anthem like we always say.
From Scotland. Now on the screen there, on the right-hand side, is Gavin Vaughan. He's from Tom Mowr in Wales. He's the analyst for Scotland. He's put himself on mute, Kyle has. Apologies, everyone, right? This is Kyle. Shane, this is Kyle, right? He's just the biggest rugby fan. Unbelievable he is.
Yeah, we might lose him a few times during this live kind of links because he gets a bit carried away when it comes to the rugby, which isn't going to help, to be honest with you, because it's on for the next 80 minutes. But he'd be a bit distracted. But here he is. He's back.
Sorry, guys.
Is he? He's back.
I am back. I had to mute it because I needed our anthem to be on full blast. So I had to turn the volume up, and then obviously it's Wales v Scotland, so you don't not sing the Scottish anthem as well. So I had a little verse of "O Flower of Scotland," and I'm back now.
Good boy.
Yeah, this is the first. There's millions of people have seen me watch a rugby match, and the people around me and close to me know I'm very animated when I watch Wales play rugby, or any team I follow really, because I'm that passionate. But this does mean a lot to. It means a lot to all Welsh fans rugby. It's, like they used to say, there's one thing that people used to know growing up back in the day, and it was their poetry when they used to go to chapel on a Sunday. They work and they rugby, and those are the things that they used to live by. And in my family, rugby is religion. So it's the first time that I'm going to be broadcasting myself watching a Welsh game, and it's a big game for us. So
you're sharing it with people from all over the world. Literally, we've got people from Israel, people from Poland, from South Africa, from Canada, from America, Scotland, England, Wales. Just a quick one from Hugh Conker. Have a look at this one. Why do they socially distance at the anthem? It's a good one, Hugh, because they got to show that they're socially distancing, but then they smash into one another.
I think the Italians were social distancing today in the tackle area at point, but no, it's just to show, isn't it, that we do abide by the laws, but then you got the scrums and the tackles to compete with, haven't you? So it's quite a strange one.
It's very, very odd. Every game that I sit here. Last week I watched Ireland and Wales with my missus, and she said, "Why are they socially distancing? They're about to be in a scrum together." And it's just, I don't know why. It's beyond. Just stand next to each other and give each other a cwtch. And if anyone doesn't know what a cwtch means, it's Welsh for hug.
Well, we're about to start. This is Alan Wynne-Jones on the screen. Now, Shane played with Alan Wynne, and I coached him. Just give a taste to all the rugby fans following us today, Shane. What is he like just before kick-off, Alan Wynne?
Well, just before kick-off, he's exactly the same as he is during kick-off or during training, or if you go out for a beer with him. He's an absolute menace. He's just 100 mile an hour, isn't he, Sean? And I think that's how he lives his life. And certainly when he plays rugby, he gives everything into the match. That's why there's very rarely he'll have a poor game. But and that's what you expect from him, really.
Well, we're going to mix this up, boys, with chat and a bit of running commentary, if you like, because that's the idea. Wales, a lot of changes. For the guys, the Outlander guys who are waiting for Sam, rugby this time of year for us in the Northern Hemisphere, in Europe, if you like, but the Six Nations, this is a massive tournament. It's a big competition. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales, Italy and France. And they play home one year and away the next year. So for the fans in particular, it's great because there's a lot of travel that goes on for the big games, for the weekends. And the rivalry between the teams is amazing. It's been a Six Nations since 2000, I think. It was Five Nations before that. And normally a lot of Welsh people would be up in Edinburgh now, in Scotland, not just for the game, but for the weekend, just to enjoy themselves. So it's a bit shame there's no crowds there, really. What was it like playing there with the crowds at Murrayfield, Shane?
Yeah, look, it's a great stadium, traditional stadium, historical, really. And for me personally, I really enjoyed playing there. I never lost to Murrayfield, so obviously you're going to enjoy it a little bit more then, aren't you? But yeah, the stadium, the crowd itself is a little bit away from the pitch itself, so you've got that big surrounding area, which it aren't my favourite stadiums, because I do like playing where it feels like the crowd's on top of you, a la the Principality, you know. So, but always great tradition. I love Edinburgh. Whether it's going up there to play or go up there to watch the rugby, it's a fantastic city, and you always have great games against the Scottish up in Edinburgh as well. So I can't see it being any different today. It's going to be a cracker.
Kenna Smith, say Kenna. She says Hoggy, just simple Hoggy. That's Stuart Hogg. He's a friend of the Tuesday Club. Dean is not your brother, but it's a different Dean coming on here. I can't say that. Can you say that, boys? Dean Corrapetitor.
Yeah.
How are the stats for Wales, Scotland? Who's favourite? Well, the bookies make Scotland favourite, Dean, by 5 points. So get on Wales.
There was one there that somebody wanted to shout out. Shane, could you say hello to my mother, Julie? She's just given me a row for listening because she can't hear Jiffy.
I don't know what's worse, listening to me or listening to Jiffy. But hi, Julie. Lots of love from Mr. Williams.
Have you seen Jiffy's Instagram today?
Oh, brilliant. I messaged him.
It's class. Yesterday he posted his full outfit that he's got on today. Nice jacket, new gloves, new hat, lovely, great, looking ready for it. Last night he posted self-isolating in Edinburgh with his iPad, glass of wine, and you can see a photo of him in the mirror. And the game that was on last night, the Gloucester-Bristol game, right? For those of you out there who haven't seen this, but somebody's grabbed that and screenshot in his iPad some sort of, porn site or something in it.
Sean, I know who's done it. I know
Tom.
who's done it. Shanks,
do you?
Tom Shanklin.
Was it Shanks?
I messaged Jiffy this morning. I said, mate, this is brilliant. And I'd already seen the original picture. And he said, I know. That's all he put back. Shanks with exclamation marks. So Shanks, fair play to you. You've had him about an absolute boot.
That's the sort of thing Shanks would do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, fair play. It's great.
So hope this line-out goes well for you now, boys.
You're just watching the game, Kyle, and we're just having a chat. You're watching the game.
You crack
Nicole
on.
Johnson is in New York. Hi, Nicole. I want to get as many people out there as I can, so I'll leave this to me, boys. Karina Rudolph from Germany. Hi, Karina. Come on, Wales. Toby Falatau carries up. Adam Beard. He's shown some good form lately, Adam Beard. All the talk's Alan Wynne, but that could be a big clear-up from Johnny Great. Here we go.
I don't know why they left him out in the autumn, to be honest with you, Adam Beard.
Alan Wynne. He's a men's Alan Wynne, and he, fair play.
Come on, man.
Big squares up. Oh.
Go on, Tips, boy.
Good feet, Tips, boy.
There's another one. What a player. I know we are biased about Tips, but he just keeps doing it. Oh, we're walking. Nice to walking to the start. Jen boy. Wales on the attack here, guys. We're a little bit quiet, but we shouldn't be. A few more comments. Look, we got Anna in Argentina. Fantastic. How many are we going to list all these countries later? And then we got Sarah from Pontypridd.
This is great. This is great. No matter where they come from, they're all Welsh fans, I think, or Scottish.
It's great to share the game with you.
Great pressure.
Yeah, we got Denise Hunter in Texas. Wales on the attack. They got a penalty advantage. I don't know these people are keep putting. The thing is, we're doing this is that we got people putting random adverts on. Which you don't want that. I can't watch the game from Hungary, but it's nice listening to you guys. Well, thank you very much.
Yep.
I'm sorry if I don't say this right, but it's Ildiko. Romanowski. I don't know. I've had a couple of cans as well now. See.
Deeks. Hey, I think Steve Tandy's done a job with the Scottish defence, hasn't he?
Really
Very
good.
organised.
Yeah, taught him well.
I think he's found his feet there. I think in somewhere that suits him.
To be fair, Shane, I was doing some stats for the TV last week. They are only conceding on average 11 points in the last 6 internationals, and you'll know, mate, that's really good going.
Well, he shouldn't be losing games, should he? On that stat. Any defensive coach in World Rugby would be happy with that. Even someone like the All Blacks or South Africa, you know. So it's a good sign. Fair play to him. He's worked hard to get there, hasn't he? He's travelled the globe, and he's found his feet.
Lee Halfpenny about to give Wales the lead. We say that because we have every confidence in Lee Halfpenny. Question from Yana Tuso, who I imagine's in America. So here's one, maybe, Kyle, for you. If we were not in lockdown, do rugby matches such as the big one today warrant gatherings with eating and drinking, similar to the Super Bowl in America? Sorry for my stupidity. I'm new to rugby. No, well, is it or is it all about being safe?
Well, you've got to put everybody's safety first, haven't you? I mean, we've been in this pandemic now over 12 months, and I remember it was this fixture, the end of the Six Nations last year, and I was lucky enough to bag myself tickets in a private box, and they called it off the morning of, I think it was, and it was leading up to the Friday night, and for me, I was just like, oh my God, I'm absolutely gutted. Last day of the Six Nations, Super Saturday, and they called it off. We went up to Cardiff in the end, and we just had a couple of drinks. But Cardiff was full of fans, and we were thinking to ourselves, you know, this is a bit much. They think we're going into a big pandemic, and other places and other countries are locking down. And look how many people are here in Cardiff today. So the safety has to be paramount, and as much as sport plays a massive part in lots of people's lives across the world, different sports, different countries, but you know, it just doesn't feel like the Six Nations, does it? I know it's on the telly, and
yes, it does.
It doesn't, Sean. It really doesn't. Like for me now, every Six Nations game, all the home games, I try and get up to every one of them, right? Even in the away games, if I'm not traveling away and we're watching it here, or we've got friends over or family, it's up in the morning. It's get the bacon and eggs on, get the Max Boyce on, get in the background. And I just, you know, I woke up this morning and I've done house cleaning, and I've walked the dogs, and it just doesn't feel like.
Man, it's just so to the boys now. The boys in the hotel this morning, right? So this is all relative. If it was a normal Six Nations, you have Max Boyce, bacon and eggs on, a few pints, get at the train. Do the boys in the hotel go like this? Don't feel like Six Nations. I won't get my tracksuit on. I won't go and get wound up.
Yeah, but you can't put me in the same position as them. They are professional players. That's their job. It's weird in a pandemic.
You're a professional fan. It's your job.
I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan. But that's my perspective as a fan. What's your perspective as a coach or an ex-coach then, Sean?
Of what?
Of the importance. Does it still feel like a Six Nations, or is the safety come first?
No, you can't just isolate big games to single out. So yes, you can have some fans. It has to be safe. It's a worldwide pandemic. You know, we have to abide by the rules. Otherwise, we'll never get rid of it. Scotland on the attack. Big hit. We're walking on Duan van der Merwe, that well-known Scottish winger. I can't say anything because Willis Halaholo's on the bench for Wales.
Another penalty come in.
Yeah. It's going to be a good game, this, boys, I think. It's shaping up to be a ding-donger. Oh, he's got those tricky kicks, hasn't he?
Go on, Pens, get in there, boy.
Did you see that? He's gone with a throw Halfpenny to the floor like a little boy.
I was watching one of the games earlier, obviously the England-Italy game earlier, and it's funny how many times it's kicked off, and the commentators are like, well, nothing's going to happen because no one's allowed to touch each other anymore. So what's the point of like squaring up? And that's a perfect opportunity for players like myself and Lee Halfpenny to get stuck in and go, come on, man, let's go for it. Because you know nothing's going to happen. It's great, like. Oh,
unnecessary. Scotland. That was the wrong one I meant to bring up, but it was unnecessary. This is the one I meant to bring up. Are you guys really always this calm when you watch a match?
No, I would say no. I would be, yeah, as an ex-coach, and then I'm used to having to be quite calm.
That helps.
But yeah, on a couple of cans, that's why I'm a bit calm. Thanks to Brecon Brewing. It's 3-3, by the way. Finn Russell from Scotland has nudged over a penalty kick after some Scotland pressure. 10 minutes gone, 3-3. Oh, it's going to be good. But no, I suppose when we're at the games, we're all a little bit nervy, aren't we? And as Kyle says, it's been a little bit different, really, you know. But I would imagine if we weren't on this podcast, if we were together in Shane's man cave, having a couple of cans of Brecon Brewing, then we would be a little bit more animated, I think. I tell you what, I want to show them because Adam Redmond has sent this one in, Kyle. Paul Williams on this podcast. He's great. No, Adam, it's Shane Williams on this one, not Paul Williams.
Also, Adam, I don't know what happened to that Ospreys jersey. It must have got lost in the post, or is it because of COVID? But still not on my wall yet, mate.
Paul Williams a better crack as well than me, so you should have got him on instead, I think.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I spent 6
days of the week trying to bully Paul Williams into submission, but he won't have it. Fair play to him. No, he's a great player.
Oh, Maggie. Dogs getting involved in the game. They love.
Oh, yes, that's the one. That's the one. Have a go.
Hello.
Boy.
Hello. Go on, Lewis.
His knees touched the floor there. That's a tackle, man.
Yeah, tackle's coming, don't worry. It's coming, Kyle. It's coming.
Sorry,
good commentary, though.
Forgot I was on a live there.
That would be good, alternative commentary with Kyle Reese. His knees on the floor there, man.
Do you know how hard it was for me not to use a profanity there as well?
We're playing quite well, yeah, Wales.
That's 5 Scottish players and Nick Tompkins. We know which way this is going.
Turnover. That's Hamish Watson, that was. He's a freaking nightmare. He's a nightmare. He's a good player. Fair play.
Yeah. Hamish Watson, right? He is brilliant, right? But what is the thing with these players undermining their abilities and performances with dodgy mullets? Look at the state of that Barnett. It's shocking.
Yeah, but I'm gonna, when it comes to haircuts, I'm gonna have to stick up for him on this one, right?
Oh, you've had a few.
It differentiates you from another player.
Yeah,
you stick out more. You stick out more. Now you go.
His performance is doing that.
Oh, who's he? The guy with the dodgy mullet.
Fair enough.
To be fair, he does look like an Aussie rules player from the 70s, doesn't he?
Shane, I remember the first time I ever saw you in person, and if you were strutting in your half blue, half light white flares, your pink shirt, strutting through Mega Bowl in Swansea. Remember that?
Jesus. Hey, I can't remember last week. So when are we talking?
You had this sort of mullet, but it was in the fashion of like a Gareth Gates spiky, tipped, bleached, blonde thing going on. And I was one point when I was smaller than you in my life, so I didn't really want to say anything to you, but I've seen you with some haircuts.
Hey, when it comes to haircuts, whether they're good or bad, most of them bad. I've seen it and done it all, mate. Trust me. But that was probably me. Yeah.
What about beards? Look at this guy that's just come on. George Graham.
Adam McNamara, Kyle, you will never get through this game without swearing. Not a chance. That's Adam was in drama school with me, and I got Adam into rugby. Adam is 6'7", ex-copper. He was just born for rugby.
Oh, looking dangerous here. Duan van der Merwe. That's a good matchup, isn't it? Lewis Rees-Zammit and Duan van der Merwe.
Oh, it's a lovely turnover. Lovely. Goal, half us left. Left 2 pass. Thank you. 1 more. Goal. Oh, that's shocking passing, boys. That's just killed it, isn't it? You know? Simple skills. Pass the ball. Pass it properly.
Well, Kyle's gone. I did put up a shout out there for him. Looking awesome, Kyle. Can you give me a shout out, Barbie? We'll do it for you, Barbie. Hi, Barbie.
Hey, Barbie. How's it going, Barbie? Sorry, that my betrothed came to take the little ones away, the little fur babies. So we're all, we're good. I've had one sip of Brecon Brew and you can see how good it is, everyone.
Yeah. It's strong for the shit you're talking.
I would, after our Jiffy chat, look at this, right, Shane? Yeah, sure, someone changed it. Dirty Jiffy, right? That's from Don.
Do you know John, John Ingerfield? Sorry, John Ingerfield did the Everest with me.
But right, and then the next one that comes in, then Jiffy needs a light in him. Barely can see him. Thinks Jiffy's you.
Oh, he's talking about me, is he?
Christine Camiolo.
Wait, I'm going to change. I'm putting the light on. Hold on.
Hang on. Next one then. Who's Jiffy?
Is that Glenda?
Jiffy's the guy, Glenda commentating. This is Shane Williams here. This is Shane. Shane Williams is Wales' greatest ever try scorer. So from an NFL point of view, whoever scores the most touchdowns in NFL history, well, that's our equivalent there. He's our Walter Payton.
And also, Shane played the game a lot longer than your average NFL player would play, I think.
Kyle's our refrigerator.
And we'll be back after Venus is American fan, and all they're used to watching is the NFL. We'll be back after this quick commercial break. Brecon Brewing, WR Gold, in partnership with the Welsh Rugby Union. Drink it now.
Hey, you've definitely had more than one of those.
No. I've only got these two here.
God.
Just like I like the badge look. I love that badge.
Learning the rules to rugby, fascinating. Hello from Richmond, Virginia. Kathleen Murphy. Well, all you guys out there from America waiting for Sam Hewen, you won't have much longer to wait. It's 16 minutes into the first half of the Six Nations game. It's 3-3, although Scotland have a penalty. So it's been like 2 field goals, if you like, one for each side. And Sam's going to join us just at the end of the half. He's going to watch this half, and then he's going to join us exclusively live. Reckon he'll have a Scotland shirt on, Kyle?
I think he'll most definitely have a Scotland shirt. I would be disappointed if he didn't. If you had the equivalent of me in Scotland, same job, but obviously better looking, taller, more handsome, better body, much more healthier, that's Sam in a rugby fan.
Here you go.
So they're going for the corner, are they? Ooh, that's ominous. Hi, Tara Randall from Canada.
Well done, boys. Sorry.
It's all right. No, we've stolen a line. Wales have stolen a line out. It's like sacking the quarterback.
Mate, you haven't got to do comparisons all through now, mind. I am got the head for like 80 minutes of NFL comparisons.
I'm enjoying his comparisons, really.
Are you?
Thank you, Riv.
Wouldn't sacking a quarterback be like charging a tens kick down out the back of a ruck then?
Well, could be. It depends how you interpret it, doesn't it?
That's a big word for you, Shane.
I know. I'm three cans in, Kyle. I get much more intelligent after beer.
Yeah, same. I drive better when I'm 3 cans in as well.
I don't want a couple of cans, Shane.
Yeah, I haven't had one for a while, to be fair.
Oh,
no, neither have I. I'd have a couple. Oh, Johnny Grace threw after an offload from Finn Russell. Adam Wainwright's over the ball.
Here's Hamish.
We got numbers in defence here.
Oh,
a little chip over the top. Classy, Graham.
That's a great try if he's not offside.
I think it's a try, mate.
No, I can't hear if the TMO's having a look at it either.
I think he'll have a look. He'll have a look. Kick. Our TMO is called Television Match Official. So we only have one referee on the field, 2 assistants on the side. Is he looking upstairs? Mark Carley, the referee, the English referee, is he looking upstairs?
I don't think he's offside, No,
I think it's... Is it... Who kicked it? Finn Russell?
No. Ali
Price. Oh, that's becoming a big tactic now, Shane. Kicking off now. We saw it from DuPont last week.
Yeah. It's just unstructured, really, isn't it? He's called that. T. Graham has called that off the hoof. And it's a great call. It means your structured defence isn't where Well, it is where it's meant to be. Therefore, you got the gaps behind.
I
That's
can't
off
keep
the
up
hoof, that
with.
is. That's great play.
It is a great try to Scotland. It takes them to 10-3. The conversion's been kicked. I can't keep up with our feed. It's ridiculous. Karina Hernandez, hey from Mexico. Hi. We've got Megan Kane, Paul Donnelly. Come on, Scotland. Happening, Betty. We got Eggle in Italy. Audrey Heslop watching from Atlanta.
Did you just say Paul Donnelly? That's another cast member from Outlander.
Very good. Well done. Well, congratulations. Lou McDonald, Megan Kane. We got Kathleen Patty watching from Florida. I'm trying to name as many as I can here. Coco from Porthcawl, just down the road. Hi, Dave Fussell. Sophie's from, I think it's Australia. Evelyn Edmond, nice to see you. Rhiannon Caris, hi. God, we've got a hell of a lot of people tuning in, guys. We need to make this interesting. Brett Thomas, Scotland confident, go into the corner. Yeah, it was, Brett, but we stole the lineup, and now there's been a great try. Very quickly, Michelle Marie, Lizzie Beth Jenkins, Lou McDonald, Ramona Clever Dogs, and Keith Lee Williams. I'll have a rest on that for now.
Yeah. Bit of ping pong, bit of kick tennis here from Wales and Scotland. Scotland are good at this. They got some good kickers. Even Van der Merwe is a good little kicker of the ball. They got Stuart Hogg. I don't know if we've got that kind of tactic in our game.
I think the danger is, Shane, is that if Scotland go 2 scores clear, they're confident after last week. If they got 2 scores clear, then that confidence is just going to grow, isn't it? That could be a worry for us.
Definite. And they are a confident team, and that the pride's on that. I think if it's close, I think against England, probably one of the only times I've really seen it where it's that close, where they can grind a win out. So, yeah, you're right. They go 2 tries up. Plays like that man, Finn Russell, will try these little plays. He's very difficult to defend, isn't he? He mixes it up nicely. And that's a good little kick there to put it behind Wales, put them under pressure again.
Kyle, Marcia, what's your superstition for the games? Wearing your jersey, certain pair of socks? What is it?
Do you really want to see it? I've got my Wales pants on. I've got my Wales socks on. I wear last season's jersey all day up until game time, and then I put the current jersey on. Those are my fan superstitions. That's it. Oh, and you got to listen to Max Boyce, hymns and arias. But not just saying this because we're playing Scotland today. My favourite all-time Max Boyce rugby song is The Scottish Trip. It's got some of the best lines in that song that the fella has ever written. And the best one was, Will was splattered all over the pavement. And, what's it called? Like, sorry, I've had too many cans now. Well, what is it?
He splattered all over the pavement.
And his leak, it was stuffed down his throat. And I heard his friends say when they scraped Will away, my ticket was inside his coat. That's got to be the best line he's ever written. Oh, stitches.
Are you all right, Kyle?
Huh?
Are you all right, boy?
Yeah, just wheels it on, chatting with my friends, and then they got you two on here as well.
There's a request from Terry Green here, rugby newbie here. Can you guys call out something very distinctive in the game when it happens so I can tell if my stream is far behind what you're seeing? Okay, Terry. Now, we might have others on here the same.
Streaker! Streaker!
He's not all right, is he? On our clocks, we're around about, 23:05, boys?
Yeah.
23:05, yeah. Stop
in play.
There's been a stop in play, all right? So it's 23:05. There's been a stop in play, and we've now got the Scottish scrum half, Ali Price, on the screen talking to one of his centres, and I think both teams are in a huddle. It's 10-3, 23:05 on the clock, Terry. Hope that helps. Oh, here's one for Shane. Christine Golden. Brecon Brewing? Nah, Tennants. Do you remember the old cans of Tennants Super shit?
Tennant Super. I remember we used to go down, me and my mate, get a 4-pack of Tennant Super. We'd share it, and we wouldn't know what day it was.
Oh, mate, the first time I ever come across Super Tenants was my audition for the Royal Scottish Academy of Music and Drama. So this was a big audition to get into drama school. And the night before, I went into the Tesco's and I bought 4 cans of Super Tenant, or 8 cans I had, because I thought it was lager. I didn't know any different. They said, "Are all those cans for you?" I said, "Yes." She said, "I can only serve you 4." I said, "Why? It's only lager." She was like, "I can only serve you 4." I drank the 4 of them, and the same. I didn't know what day it was. I didn't, and funnily enough, the next day my auditions, I got in, and that's the school I went to.
Oh, try type.
Another one. Oh no,
Yeah.
Hog. Over.
Yeah, kick and chase mistake from Halfpenny.
Oh,
It's looking ominous for us. So much hope to start, but oh gosh, a long way back now, boys. 24 minutes gone, 15-3 kick to come.
past guest of the Tuesday Club podcast has just done us over.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lee Halfpenny just try time all day long. It's a clever kick because the defense is up. It looks like it's a nothing kick initially. It's just a dink, but he knows Lee Halfpenny's up there, and he just fumbles it, doesn't he? And Mr. Hogg does the rest. It's not the best to start.
Bittersweet because last night I put him in as my captain of my dream team, so at least I got a little bit of joy out of it.
Yeah. Oh, come on, Wales.
Well, at the moment, Sam Hewen, when he comes on, is going to be one smug Scotsman, isn't he?
You're full of beans.
Kyle? You there? Or have you frozen?
No, I'm here. Am I moving? Am I not?
Your screen's frozen, holding your beard. But question from Margaret Daly. Can you tell us if we will see you in season 6?
I guess they'll have to wait until season 6 airs and then they'll find out then, won't they?
Oof.
Ooh, that was very...
Cliffhanger.
Thing is, I suppose, like filming and films, documentaries, even stuff we do, Shane, because of social distancing and everything like that, then things are different in the world at the moment, aren't they? So we'll have to wait and see what happens with all sorts of stuff.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. I got to put this one up. Not that one. This one. People keep typing so fast, I keep missing them. Somebody spelt Wales with a H in it. Wales, as in.
That was an elephant.
Oh God!
I don't know if many Americans know where Wales is, do they? Or that it even exists.
No, I don't think so. There's a lot of places in the world. The amount of times that I've been on holidays, and I'm sure you boys will have experienced it as well, where you say, "Where are you from?" and they say Wales, and they go, "What part of England is that from?" And I'm like, I just walk away then. I use a different shop or use a different bar.
Oh, it's not going away at the moment, guys.
They're all going against us 17-3, and they're on top in the scrum. It's not looking good for us, Any other questions we got coming in here? This feed is going on so fast, it's unbelievable. I'm back 5 minutes ago. Unbelievable trying to catch up. Tara Randall, hi. Lillian Basualdo from Argentina, hi. Christine Camiolo Gordon. Kyle needs a recording contract. She likes your voice, mate. Hello from Ireland, Maureen Curran. Kyle, do the pups watch the games with you? That's from Lisa Rojas.
They normally do, yeah. I did have a Welsh jersey for Frank when he was a pup. Then he got too big, so we gave it to Maggie. Now she's too big, but Amy's taking them today because we're live streaming. What about Jack, Sean? Where's Jax? So nobody, I don't know if anybody knows, Sean's got an absolutely gorgeous black lab, and he is the loveliest, funniest dog you'll ever see. If you look at Sean's Instagram, go and follow him. Sean Hawley, I think is it underscore there? I don't know. Sean Hawley is only one of him anyway, and you'll see it. Jack's on there, and he is gorgeous. What does he do on the game? Does he watch it with him?
No, he don't. I took him for a long walk this morning. It was snowing here in Wales this morning. So I took him for a long, long walk. So he's a bit bushed. But we got a bit of a problem in the Holly household today. I just got back from the walk, freezing. Thought, oh, the house is cold. Went to put the heating on. The boiler's broke. We got no hot water, no central heating. I couldn't fix it. I sent it for an engineer. What Welsh boiler engineer is coming out 2 hours before a Scotland-Wales Six Nations match to fix it? They're all like this.
No, it's not going to happen, is it?
No. So I got my thermals on under my Brecon Brewing T-shirt, plug. And I'm now going to crack a Brecon Brewing Gold. And my Tuesday Club signpost that has fallen over. Your best question, guys, will win one of these. Very exclusive. We only got a handful of these. Tuesday Club poster signed by Shane. Wales' greatest ever try scorer, Kyle of Outlander fame, and me.
We're talking about legend.
Yes. Can't get on the wall of blankos, though. Okay, Hog on Fire, Matthew James Holly. Yeah, he and my cousin's on here, Matthew. Just recently got engaged. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Matt.
Yeah, Hog is on fire. What else we got here? Well, there's an upside to the game today, Shane, and that's George North's not playing, and that means one more game he doesn't get to get close to your try-scoring record.
Yeah, problem we got with that is he's got plenty of games and time on his hands, isn't he? He's still a young pup.
What? How far away is he, Shane?
Well, he's just surpassed Alfie, isn't he? So he's got a way to go. He has got a way to go, but problem is he's got a lot of time on his hands, isn't he? He's first cap at 18, consistently in the team for a long, long time, and his next game is his 100th cap. So, you know, if there's anyone going to beat it, I'm sure it'll be George, but not yet.
To be fair to you, my good man, you put a pretty good marker out there. So I got to say, you know, he could get injured. You know, he could get injured. We don't want him to get injured, and records are there to be broken. Don't get me wrong, but
yeah,
you know, fair play to you, son. You put it right out there.
Yeah, well, I didn't have my first cap till I was 22 either. You know, I was a late developer. I was, but you know, I managed to get my first cap in 2000, and I was dropped in 2001 for a year. Got back in the team and got 87 caps after that. So yeah, pretty consistent, really try scoring. But you know, like I say, for George, he'd be an ideal candidate to beat it. He had his first cap at 18, scores 2 tries in his debut, and he's been there or thereabouts in the team since, hasn't he? So you know, and he's got a lot of caps in him as well, I think, and he's playing well at the moment. So you know, why not?
Shane, do you want to take this one? Well, the only Welsh speaker in the podcast.
Oh,
what's the name of the town with the longest name in Wales?
Oh, is it Llanfair, Pwllgweg? Oh, I don't even know. Pwllgweg. Go on the end.
Go. You have had a couple of cans as well, Shane.
Well, I couldn't say it anyway, sober, to be fair.
There's a question by a boy said, I think we discussed it a while ago on the pod, but being as somebody's asked it, Jen Broman, why do you think rugby isn't a huge sport in America? Because if it was, wow.
Well, I'll ask you now, but for me, it's only because of the culture and the tradition that baseball, NFL, and basketball have. So it's a bit like saying, why isn't NFL big in Wales or the UK, you know? for the same reasons soccer and rugby are ingrained with us. But over time, there's no reason why it couldn't, gain some traction. I think certainly the US has the depth of athlete. You think only a certain percentage make it in NFL. And you can imagine how many of those athletes that are out there that would be ideal for rugby. It's just whether they take an interest. Rugby is quite a complex game, I think. I think with NFL is as complex as the movements are, and that it starts and it stops within seconds, doesn't it? And you reset, and everybody goes back to position. You reform, and you go there. Rugby, if you're watching this now on the stream, is so fluid and interactive and continuous. It's very complex and difficult. I remember at Bristol, we had 2 combine guys. So if you don't make it in the draft, you go into like a combine, and if you don't make that, then you're sort of a bit of a loose end. You're a free pick or whatever they call them. And we had 2 guys over, brilliant athletes, lovely hands, great feet, but they couldn't play the game. You know what I mean, Shane? There's an awareness about growing up in the game that accounts for a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think rugby. You get brought up with it, didn't you? As a youngster, as a kid, you know the rules by the time you're 8, 9 years of age, and therefore you don't have to worry about that side of it anymore. You just worry about the skills and becoming a good player. And obviously the older you get, you get to learn it a little bit more. But it's exactly that. We don't have. It's all American football, baseball, basketball is all coached through schools, all through the high schools and colleges, and look at the attendance and the crowds they have for
the NFL. Has gone off, and Halaholo's come on.
He's had the bang, So it's probably just drilled into you, isn't it? So by the time you get to an age where you know what sport you want to play, it's either basketball, baseball, or American football. So it's the same year. It's either rugby or football, isn't it? Let's be honest. So
or cricket,
but. If the Americans grab hold of rugby union, they could be a force to be reckoned with because they have so many athletes to choose from, and all these NFL players that don't actually make it, unfortunately. So, watch this space.
Yeah, we've lost Lee Halfpenny. Halaholo's come on.
This is looking ominous for me. I watched thousands of rugby matches, been present at them, coached them. Shane will tell you. This is not looking good. This could be a stuffing. I don't like the body language.
On the back foot, do we? Constantly on the back foot.
It's not so much our body language I'm worried about. It's theirs. They know now. You know this, mate. What's it like when you know you're in a team that's playing well and everything's going right? You just beaten England at Twickenham. You're at home to Wales, and you know it's 17-3. You know what? What does it feel like?
Yeah. Lucky, yeah, and what you'll see in the game is the luck of the bounce will go their way, a couple of decisions, and it's just a heavy burden on the opposition. And I've been there, and it's difficult. With Scotland, they've just probably played one of their best games against England. They're on top of the world. They can't wait to play Wales. All of a sudden, they look up. There's 17 points to 3 up. Couple of not fortunate tries, well worked tries, but look at the bounce and a mistake by Lee Halfpenny. They've gone to a 17-3 point lead, and you can see their tails are up. They're bouncing around. Darcy Graham's doing well, and Wales haven't had the ball for the last 10 minutes, which you're not going to get nothing from the game then. So yeah, it's tough. It is tough, and it gets worse as the game goes on if you don't get back into it. So Wales need points on the board.
Well, at least the line out seems to be going all right, opposed to last week anyway.
Courtney Penhouse getting impatient. Where's Sam? He's coming at half-time, Courtney, don't worry. And he's going to be pretty bullish as Scotland are leading. So we've got 5 minutes to half-time where you're going to get a bit of Sam Hewan. So all you guys who tuned in for Sam, thank you for putting up with us 3 Welshies. Pretty miserable at the moment for us because we're losing, but here's a chance. Kicking into I think it's the first time we've been near the 22, boys.
Yeah, it's a great driving maul, isn't it? Line out well taken, driving maul. The penalty comes. Ferguson's offside. But then Wales have got to get out of, they can play then. They get a get out of jail free card. And they pass the ball and it doesn't even go to a player. It just sums up Wales at the moment. It's, it's not going too well.
Here's one for you, Kyle. It's from Carl Payne. Who'd be the best actor out of Shane and Sean? And give you reasons why.
Well, it's a tough one, that is. Funny thing is, what a hit that was. Sorry to interrupt there. Handbags. I've seen both people. I've seen Shane act. Well, he's repeatedly told me that he's an actor because he was in an episode of Stella playing himself. But I've actually had the pleasure of standing alongside the great Sean Hawley on a movie set. So to be honest with you, I don't know. I think they can both act the goat. I know that much.
Have you been in a film, Shane?
Have I what?
Been in a film?
I've been in a film, called Hope. Yeah, actually.
I
played myself.
I played myself again.
I played Nigel, Kyle's sidekick.
Yeah, exactly.
The thing is, so Sean was so excited. I phoned Sean up. I said, listen, they need some bodies for this film that I'm doing. Do you want to come in and be like this? I'm playing like an office manager, Wolf of Wall Street kind of character, but in mumbles. Do you want to come in and play like his best mate? Yeah, I'll do it. I think he was so chuffed to do it and be in there. But the actual content of all the scenes, he's too afraid to show anyone.
Come on, Lewis, score!
Go on, boy! Yes! Get in there!
Woo-ha! Go on, Lewis, Sammy boy!
Go Wales!
2 tries in 2 Six Nations games. We're not down. Get in there.
That was just well, Sean, I think.
Eh?
That was quite easy as well. They had the penalty coming anyway. I think Tompkins does well. American football pass. Nice little step. Good finish.
Great.
First time we've seen Wales really be dangerous with ball in hand.
Talk us through the finish, mate. He shows as if he's going to dart for the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Like, I think, he has to step there. If he goes for the corner, it's a 50-50 whether he scores that try because the tackle is going to come. Watch now. He takes him to the right, steps on the inside, and then takes all the momentum. Uses the momentum of the Scottish defence and scores. Yes, good try. Took it well.
Tell me now. Does he know Darcy Graham's coming? So he makes him think he's going to go for the corner, then steps him, or has he realised he's going to get me? I'm going to step.
I think he knows that there should be a Scottish defender there, right? That's going to track him to the corner. Now, as we saw last week, he went and scored the try in the corner. Scottish defence think he's going to do the same again, so he's probably had a look up to the left. And like I say, it's just he's used the momentum of Darcy Graham there, stepped inside, good finish. If he'd have gone for that corner, there may have been a chance that Darcy Graham would have got him. And he's got the ball closer to the post for conversion as well, which unfortunately we missed, do we?
Yeah, it's not like Briggs to miss that one, really, is it?
No. But it's good to see Lewis score another try. That's 3 for him now in the Welsh jersey.
Yeah.
Well, that's why he should be in. It's tries per game, innit?
You don't need to worry about George Shinn. It's him you want to worry about. I think the more games he gets, you've seen what he's like for Gloucester. Every game he plays, he scores pretty much.
Yeah, well, that's why he's in the team, isn't it? Look, the one day that record's going to go, and it's going to be well deserved. If someone's scoring tries like George is and Lewis is at the moment, then Wales are going to be doing well, I think. So, I'll be the first person to congratulate whoever breaks the record.
He says through gritted teeth.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready yet, though. But one day.
Right, I just want to say to everybody that's watching, thank you so much for coming. We're not going anywhere, but we will take a quick 30-second break just so Sean can go and get more cans because he doesn't want to drink those ones behind because they're for show. So we'll just knock off for a quick 30 seconds and then we will be straight back on. And
go anywhere. We're coming back with Sam Hewan. Don't go anywhere.
Sam will be
Hewan's come back.
stay put, stay on our channels, Facebook Tuesday Club Podcast, Tuesday Club Podcast on YouTube. Stay there, and a new link will appear as by magic.